Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the 5 things that you should know before you decide to get your C8 Corvette wrapped. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Today I want to let you know that this video is brought to you by San Diego Designs, and as you can see in the background there's something underneath my wiper. We're going to go over here and check out exactly what that is. So as you can see, that is a package from San Diego Designs. They are a company that reached out to me and wanted to send me something for the C8, and I'm grateful to them for this. It's something that actually my wife just started complaining about recently, and what they are is little seat belt holders. So this product right here, I'll pull it out and I'll show you guys exactly how to put it on your actual seat belts, and that way when they're connected to your seat, they don't come loose from there and, you know, go up and down on the seat. So let me show you how to do that real quick, and then we'll get into the video. So we're gonna head over here to the car and open her up, get some light in here. That is where the problem is. That's where the seatbelt comes undone from, and obviously will go up and down on your shoulder or go up and down on the seat, and it's just not cool. So that's where the problem is, and honestly it is a pain in the butt sometimes. It rubs up and down, actually over here, rubs up and down on your shoulder, rubs up and down on the seat. Sometimes when I'm driving I can hear it, you know, clanking against the seat because it's not in its little space. So San Diego Designs gave me this product to fix that, and I'm going to show you exactly how it looks once it's installed and how to install it. So this is the company here, and the owner's name is David Keyser, and he's out of San Diego, California, obviously. Here are the pieces. We're going to open those up real quick. Alright, so that was a little bit tough to do holding the camera at the same time, but they just slip on, and as you can see there's no space here anymore for that to come through and get out of there now. So it's permanently stuck in that position, which is a good thing. I won't bore you with the installation of the driver's side, but I just wanted to show you that product. It's very nice, it's very inexpensive. So if you go to their website, sandiegodesigns.com, you will see they're $20 for the pair, and they really are a lifesaver as far as the seatbelt goes. It keeps it in place. So thank you again, San Diego Designs. I love them. I can't wait to drive around without that seatbelt moving around. Now let's move on to what this video is truly about. And what it is about is making sure that you know everything you need to know about wraps before you go and get your car wrapped, because you're going to find some things out that you didn't know were the case if you've never investigated wraps before. I'm actually one of those guys. I never knew some of the things here. I knew some of them, and I'll explain the ones I did and didn't know. But these are the 5 things, and actually I came up with 6 things that you need to know before you take your car and have it wrapped. Number 1, obviously this is a brand new 2020 C8 Corvette. Never been built before. So do you think that there's any wrap companies out there, especially a couple months ago, that had ever done any kind of work on a C8? The answer to that question is no. So if you own a C8 Corvette, the odds and chances of you finding a wrap company that has worked on a C8 before and knows exactly what they're doing inside and out with this car to make certain that the wrap fits perfectly and it, you know, they have no issues, the odds are very low. You're not going to probably find that. Now, will the company still do a great job? Of course. If they are a professional at what they do, like the companies that, you know, took care of this wrap for me, which is Scott Solar Auto Spa and STG wraps, then yes, it's still going to turn out very beautiful like this one did. But you just need to know that if you own a C8, this is a learning curve for most people. It's a brand new car. So it's not going to be something that they're just going to automatically know exactly how to do every surface, every nook and every cranny in this car. Now, moving on. The second thing is a little bit, it kind of makes you nervous when you find this out. It didn't really make me nervous because I had already seen a couple of C8s get wrapped and I knew this was coming, but they have to take your car apart. They have to take any car that they wrap apart, whether it's a printed wrap or a full color wrap. They're going to have to take your front bumper off, your rear bumper. In my case, they had to take the doors apart so they could get the mirrors off, and they also had to take the rear quarter panels off. So those are some major deals, and you want to make sure that the company that you go with knows what they're doing. Whether they've worked on the C8 or not, you want to make sure that they know how to do those things before you let them get into your car and just tear it up and take things off. Not necessarily tear it up, but take things off. The good news is at Scott Solar Auto Spa, they do know what they're doing. They have an excellent person there. His name is Caesar, and he knows how to disassemble the cars, and he's been working on Corvettes for a really long time, so he knows how to do that. So again, that's something that you need to find out before you take your car to any kind of wrap company. Make sure that they know how to disassemble your car to do the wrap properly. Now, I'm sure 99% of them out there are going to know how. Number 3, moving on. This is really important if you own a C8. If you look here on the C8, and I'm going to take you over there and show you exactly what I'm talking about, there's 2 gigantic openings in the front on either side. And those openings are for your radiators, and most people realized very quickly that those openings were too big as far as the space in the grills. And rocks had already started hitting my radiators and denting them up. And that's not going to be good over time if you let those fins get dented up. It's going to hurt the amount of airflow that can go through those radiators. So, a gentleman that subscribes to Brink of Speed and is all over Facebook on Corvette, forums on Facebook, he figured something out that's really, really great. And I'm going to take you over and show you. Hopefully you guys will be able to see these screens really well when I get down low here. So as you can see there, those screens are installed behind the actual, and I keep saying screens, they're actually gutter guard screens. It kind of blew my mind. You can buy them at Home Depot. They're dirt cheap. They're, I think, $5 for a 3-foot section, and it's about 6 inches wide. What I would recommend you doing, I would recommend if you own a C8 and you're gonna have it wrapped, to ask the wrap company if you can come in once they have the front bumper off and install those on to the back of the grill area. Those are behind the grill, and they are going to stop probably 90 to 95% of rocks getting to the radiator. And they look kind of cool. From a distance, it makes the car look even more exotic. So they're very cheap. It's very easy to install. You just use zip ties, 8-inch black zip ties, and they work really, really well. And you can hide them behind the grill pieces, and it's perfect. Okay, number 4, moving on. When you see your brand new, freshly wrapped car for the first time, you may notice some scratches and imperfections in the actual vinyl because the wrap hasn't seen the sun yet. And there's, maybe some minute scratches. So you want the wrap to see the sunlight for the first couple of days to really get those minor imperfections and scratches off of your wrap. And I'm telling you right now, 99% of those will go away and you won't even see them ever again. So that's another thing that I just wanted to warn you about. It's not a big deal at all. It's going to happen with every wrap, and they will go away. Now that brings us to number 5. Number 5, I want to let you know that you have to know before you get the wrap done that you're not going to be using the same products to clean your car as you used before. They have specialty made products just for wraps, and every wrap is different. So I'm not going to talk about a single product on this. I don't want there to be any kind of liability issue where I say you can use a certain product on a wrap, somebody goes and uses it and it hurts the wrap. Just do your research and make sure that you find the right product for your type of wrap. Again, there's multiple types of materials that they use on wraps, so make sure you find the right product to not only clean your wrap, but also make it shine up. Or if you have a matte wrap, obviously you don't want it to shine, so make sure you never use anything on a matte wrap that would shine it up. You can't use waxes or anything like that, so just make sure you check into that and you know what you're getting yourself into as far as products. You don't want to use the wrong products on a wrap. Okay, and last but not least, we're out here in the sun. The car is actually parked mostly in the shade now, but as I said before, you want your car in the sun in the very beginning after you get it wrapped. And it's not a bad thing for it to be in the sun, you know, while you're using your car, while you take it to shows and drive it around town and things like that. However, if you do not own a garage, which is obviously the best case scenario, you want to get that car out of the sun 100% of the time that you're not using it. Because the more it's in the sun, the more those UV rays are going to damage the wrap. They're going to discolor the colors on the wrap, and they're going to make that wrap crack and shrink over a long time. Obviously, if you left it out in the sun every day for a couple of years, you're not going to like the way that wrap looks. So what I would suggest to you, if you do not own a garage or a carport, is to buy a car cover that is waterproof. Because another thing you don't want on the wrap is morning dew. You do not want to come out and have your wrap wet every single morning. That is going to really hurt that materials, because what's going to happen is it's going to get that morning dew on it, and then as soon as the sun comes out, those little drops are going to turn into magnifying glasses that's going to magnify the UV rays on that material. So again, if you don't have a garage or a carport, make sure that you take the time to go out, find yourself a waterproof cover that will cover your beautiful new car, whether it's a C8 or another type of sports car or even a family car. Whatever you have wrapped, just make sure it's well taken care of. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned a lot from this. I know I learned quite a bit from just having the experience. And by the way, I had an absolute phenomenal experience with both STG wraps and Scott Solar Auto Spa. If you have not checked out their websites, make sure you do so. Again, Scott Solar Auto Spa really doesn't want to do full color wraps or printed wraps. Mainly what they like to do is paint correction, ceramic coating, lots of PPF, expel, things like that. And then their biggest deal is window tint. If you have not gotten your windows tinted yet, they are the best. Go to them, get your windows tinted by them. You'll love the results. They do an excellent job. They stand by their product, and they use the highest quality products. So make sure you check them out. As far as STG wraps goes, you actually have the ability to get a printed wrap or a full color wrap with them. So you can get both types of wraps with them, but they also do merchandise. If you are someone that wants to get printed merchandise, they'll do that. And Ed over there is a artist. He's a graphic design artist. So if you want a logo made and business cards made, anything like that, he's your man. Go to STG Wraps or startthegraphics.com and reach out to Ed and ask him to give you quotes on, whatever. So again, I hope each and every one of you enjoyed this video. If so, give me a big thumbs up. Thank you again to San Diego Designs for sponsoring this video. And if you have not joined this wonderful Brink of Speed community, make sure you smash that red subscribe and bell notification so that you're notified when my new content comes out. I've got a lot of videos coming your guys' way, and I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you out on the road.